hating on you with their friends, girl, you got it.
If a man wants more than one woman, he should be able to take care of as many women as he wants to be in a relationship with.
Yeah.
They should be at home taking care of home or running a business or doing something like that. There's no way you have 3 girlfriends and they're all punching the clock for another man's company. Period. You can't afford to have 3 women. You should not have them.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I'm not against it. It's people in different countries and they doing it, and the man is taking care of every house, and then that's working for them. I'm not judging, but it's no way Tyrone in Detroit, Michigan, about to have me on Instagram with him and his 2 other girlfriends, and we all got to go to work tomorrow. And then you want us to get off work and cook for you, do everything for you, and no, it don't work like that.
Yeah, no, I feel that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the poly relationships already take like another mental strength. So I feel like I'm already trying to make up for everything emotionally because I'm sharing you emotionally with 2 other women, and then I'm emotionally taking care of myself because I'm okay with that. Granted, this is okay because this is what they all wanted clearly, but something needs to be taken off my load at that point. I should not be fending for myself. And I'm already trying to balance all of these relationships. Because if I'm wrong, are the women not in relationships with each other as well?
I ain't gonna get all in detail, but the situation was whack. And the situation was whack. And like you said, speaking up for yourself, this is something else I feel like we need to talk about because I feel like my friends were telling me, "Are you dumb? Like you doing this?" I'm like, "But he said, but he read the Bible, and the Bible say," and I was head over heels because it was just like I was so interested. You know, I'm always, if y'all going left, I'm going right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, maybe. And then I just had to snap it. That's being delusional. I had to snap into reality because it's like a guy gonna tell us anything.
Yep.
Not a guy, a manipulator. Women manipulate too. Pause. Women manipulate too. A lady just said she's been telling her son is in 1st grade. She's been telling him since preschool, if he be good in school, she'll let him stay home 2 days out the week. The 2 days out the week is Saturday and Sunday.
Clearly.
She's been manipulating her kid to feel like if he be good in school, she's letting him stay home for 2 days a week. So he feel like, well, my mama let me stay home 2 days a week. Whole time, Timmy.
Timmy.
You're out of school on the weekends. Okay, back to what we were saying. A man is going to tell you anything. So me being like, when I did used to say little stuff like, I don't think that go like that. That's what's wrong with black women. Y'all want a man to take care of y'all hand and foot and da 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 da. And I'm just sitting there like, just knowing that I can eat you up because I'm smart. Like I get it. I get what you're doing here.
Right.
But you know, you just want to sit back because you don't want to be labeled as the mad black woman, and not speaking up for ourselves. Not only put us in situations we shouldn't be in relationship wise, but it could put us in bad situations. Period. That's how some women become like sexually abused and different stuff like that because we feel like speaking up or being combative or being argumentative is going to make us look like that mad black woman. And it's just I want all women, not just black, even though I'm a proud black woman. I want all women, all people, period. If you uncomfortable in a situation or if you uncomfortable in a relationship, a friendship, if you at school and you don't feel right, you need to speak up for yourself. Period. So when you saying like you finally start speaking up for yourself, I love that for you.
Yeah, it's like before it was more like the guy was saying, like it was more aggressive, it was more assertive. I don't like this, I don't like that, boom, 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 bye. And I'm like, you know, that's becoming toxic too because it's not. I'm really in a peaceful, calm state, especially with men. I'm tired of defending myself with men. I'm tired of going to bat with men. Either you gonna come do it right or we just not gonna do it at all. Like it's okay. And I think it took another like maturity level for me to be okay because I used to be like, I need to always be talking to somebody or I need to have somebody. And now I'm like, girl, they be coming and they be a headache.
That's me. The other day, a guy says, I'm like, bye. And I hung up and I was good for the rest of the day because I'm choosing me. I'm choosing my peace, piggybacking off of all my other episodes. Self-care is not just going to get your nails and your hair done, your eyebrows done. Self-care is mentally being in a space where it is okay. It's okay if it works. It's wonderful if it works, but it's okay if it don't. It's not my fault that this man don't know how to treat me. Now we take accountability like, well, he didn't know how to do this, but I was doing this. But if you really at a place where you know you did everything, if not right, you were trying. If you know you were trying in a situation and it still didn't work out, you have to be okay. Well, that's just not the situation for me. But it's okay. I'm not miserable. I'm not mad. That's just not for me, and it's okay because a lot of times we blame ourselves. But something I learned not just with friends but with family too, because I have a big family. Everybody don't move off of love. Nope. You can love a person down. And sometimes they don't even love themselves enough, so they're not even receptive to you loving them. They think it's an ulterior motive, like she must want something. It's like, what can you give? What? I can't just love you. I can't just call you and say, hey, what you doing? What you want to do this? You want to do this? Or I'm just calling to check on you. You ain't calling to check on me. You must want something. People be damaged. Like that's me speaking. And I know even from my younger days, I have. I'm not gonna say some siblings, but I have people close to me that I always felt like they resented me because they don't know how I just make it work. Like regardless of what happened to me, I figure it out. And I feel like they feel like, how can she do it and I can't? Right. And they may be in better situations financially. They may have nicer houses, a nicer car. They may have more designer, more materialistic things, and they just be wondering like, how is she always figuring it out? Or they see some of the things I go through firsthand because I'm so transparent on social media. Imagine how I am with my family. Right. I'm calling my sister like, can you come get this hair bump? Like, she be like, chill. Like, no, for real, it hurt. That like I'm like that on and off the internet. So telling them like some shit, and they be like, they think it's gonna break me. And then I call them around, what you doing? Oh, I'm about to eat. Like, oh, I figure it out. They like, what? Now they don't like it. People don't like that. So I'm just learning. You just gotta do what make you happy. And I'm also learning that you can't be too caught up on the family that you come from. You have to be more invested to the family that's coming from you. Like me and my daughter, we are our family. When I meet my man, my strong, tall, black man that goes to the gym 4 days a week, and we run every Saturday, and he take my daughter to ballet while I do Pilates. That man, he's coming, and it's gonna be our family. And he may have other kids. It will be our little blended family, or we're gonna make some. And that's my focus. I'm more focused on the family that's coming from me than the family that I came from, because everybody is doing their own thing. And sometimes, me especially, I be too invested into making other people happy that I put myself on the back burner. And I've been trying really, really hard to just put myself first with a lot of things, and it's really working for me. I wake up every day like, I'm gonna leave that yesterday. I'm not even worried about it.
I started doing that this year too. Like I just really made it all about me. And I lost some friends. I lost some connections and stuff like that. But like I have a thing where I hate to sound harsh when I say certain things, but it be the truth and it never be coming from an ill place. I don't miss anybody. I don't feel bad about anything. Like I just don't worry about it. Like I just want to like, this is so peaceful. So I'm like, my next chapter about to just be, I'm probably about to feel like I'm walking on clouds every day, regardless if I have the man, the kid, this, that, and the third. Like internally every day, no matter what's going on, I still just be like, woosah, like I'm good. Like, so I don't know. I feel like it all just goes back to what you say, like the self-care. We got to take care of ourselves. And I feel like our generation is becoming very selfish, but in a good way. Like,
what are you like 2 non-negotiables in a relationship? Like you meet a man, y'all hit it off, and he asks you like, what are 2 things that you will not tolerate?
I will not tolerate you not having emotional intelligence. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not saying like I need you to be in touch with your emotions. I don't need you to wear your heart on your sleeve. I don't need you being nonchalant every day, and I don't need you to be not able to articulate why you're acting a certain way or feeling a certain way or doing certain things. So then that goes into number 2, you not being able to communicate. I cannot do it whatsoever. I don't care if you work a job that's 8 hours and they tell you can't have your phone the whole 8 hours. When you go to the bathroom, I know you looked at the time. Shoot me a text. Like, I'm not doing it. You can't talk to me. I can't talk to you.
My non-negotiables are.
You gotta have a job, but I feel like that's a given. A car and all that.
No, say that because that's what.
No, yeah, I mean, like, having a job, having a car, but I feel like at this age, that's unwritten. Like, you should know. You should know better. What they gonna say? You disappointed
So
me.
what do you think?
You know.
So what do you think about you meet a man? You meet a man and he lives back at home with his parents because he's trying to get himself together.
I'm not pocket watching you or anything, but what's your game plan for that? How long do you think that's gonna take you? Like, are you just saying that and I'm not seeing no results or like any effort towards you really doing that? Because like you could say that and then 6 months later, I'm like, we still meeting up at mom's crib. 7 months later, we still swapping out cars at my. What's going on?
My non-negotiable would have to be. I have so many.
I actually do have a lot, but
my top non-negotiable would be not taking. It's going to sound very, very, very cliche. I know, but my top non-negotiable would have to be not having accountability.
No, yeah, that's big.
Not having accountability. Life happen. Everything is not perfect.
Yep.
I'm not gonna wake up cheesing every single day, even though I would love to. But I know it's gonna be sometimes in some situations where you do something that I don't like, or you make me feel less than, or we just not on the same page. I should be able to talk to you, and we should be able to come to a common ground. We should not be arguing for days over who's right and who's wrong. If I tell you I don't like something, I don't like the way you did this, it made me feel like this. You should come back and say, I apologize. I could have did it this way, or I shouldn't have did it, or I didn't know you felt like that. You have to have accountability. I feel like having accountability and being able to communicate, we can do everything. Like everything is just.
It's just like remember in grade school they used to teach us how to write paragraphs.
Yeah,
like you need to open the sentence, the body, the close.
It'll work because I'm very big on expressing my feelings.
Yep.
And I want a man who can express his feelings as well. I don't want us to get into it because this is what my mama used to do. I would do 50 things. She'd let it go. I'll leave a piece of something on the floor and I just get whooped. Like, you whooping me like this over this? No, because last week and then 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to. We out to eat and I do like this on my phone and like, no, because last Tuesday you did that and I ain't say nothing and I don't want that.
So then let me ask you something because I think this is what I feel like, and so I've heard that I have a problem with that. When you have a problem with something or you don't like something, are you saying something every single time?
Honestly, or for the podcast?
Honestly, I am, and I do, and that drives men away too. Like,
it do. I feel like you should pick your battles wisely.
Yeah.
If I don't like to chew, I don't like that when we eat gum, you chew your gum so loud. You do it every day. I told you I don't like it, and you just keep doing it, and you're at your big age. Some of your ways, you're stuck in some of your ways. I don't like you chewing your gum so loud. Okay? But I also don't like if we're in the middle of a conversation and your phone rings, you just answer the phone without saying like, oh, let me get this phone. Answer the phone. I'm not going to tell you every day, can you stop chewing your gum like that?
Yeah.
But every time I'm talking to you and you just, I'm addressing it.
Yeah.
I'm picking my battles wisely. What can I live with more? Can I live with you chewing a little loud, or can I live with anytime I'm talking to you, your phone ring, you answer it? I'm gonna address the bigger problem.
I tried that before. Like, me and a guy was talking back and forth, and I'm like, I just don't like how you pick certain points out of the message of which you gonna respond to, and I also don't like the type of jeans you be wearing. And he like, wait,
pause,
what?
Pause. With that, what I've learned, because people do that. I sent somebody a whole message yesterday, and I'm like, like a random sentence was like, because you was arguing and something, all that. He texts back, I wasn't arguing.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like
now,
now you want to argue.
I'm up here. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit for you. Now I'm going to send like 2-3 sentences. Doom. Let them respond to that. Send the next one. Let them respond. You gotta, because when you really want answers, you can't bombard them with a lot of things. Because now I'm gonna have to keep resending the message over because I answer what I really want, what I really need to know. Basically. So that's how I fix that problem. Because a man is always gonna be like, Tina seen you with Keisha last night at locker room. You had on a blue shirt and some black shoes. You ordered some Hennessy. Y'all had some chicken outside. And she was feeding you the chicken in a ranch dressing and spilled on your shirt. He gonna text back, I ain't had no ranch. So were you with her? Was she feeding you? Were y'all at locker room? Did you know? It's a million other questions. And you tell myself, I ain't eat no ranch yesterday. Like
it was chicken tenders, not chicken wings.
Yeah, and it's just like you have to really. Sometimes you got to break it down to a man because you want to act slow. I'm gonna act even slower, and I'm about to text you one sentence at a time to get my answers that I need.
But then I get to act this so slow. I was so slow, I forgot to text back. We ain't texting forever because now I don't want you no more.
So you said you don't like his jeans. Is that a staple? Like how someone dressed, does that make or break a relationship?
It doesn't make or break because my friends have been telling me that, for one, you know, they're like, oh, well, we feel like you got good fashion sense. So if a man takes fashion advice or sees that you are gifting and stuff, first of all, it's the love language of gifting. Mm-hmm. Secondly, it's like, okay, I'm invested in him, but I would like to see him in this. Mm-hmm. And so, like, to them, that it affirms them a little bit. So they was like, maybe you should have just went and got him some jeans.
That's his mama job.
Like, I'm just telling you, I just happen not to like them jeans, and personally, you're gonna be coming out with me.
This is something else that young women do. This is something that women do. My aunties and my uncle get on me about this all the time. When we would be like having our little round table talk, my auntie, my uncle, they'd be like, "You still like boy? You still talking to boys if they got on what kind of shoes they got on?" Because I remember when I was younger, I used to be like, the first thing I look at is shoes. And my uncle used to be like, what that mean?
I look at teeth.
He used to be like, what looking at shoes mean? Like, he got on some raggedy shoes. You going for the guy with the nice shoes on, he don't have $1 in his pocket.
Yeah.
So a lot of younger men is like this too. Y'all looking at material things. Mm-hmm. Material things hold no weight. Yes, I don't want to go out with you and you got a hole in your shoe. Or, you know, you dirty. Me personally, mm-hmm. because you know me, I would come out like, I remember this other guy I was dating. He was real big into fashion and stuff. I used to get dressed. He's like, where you going? I'm like, what do I need to wear? You just tell me what to wear. You want to pick my clothes out? You want to buy me clothes? Go right ahead. But I'm more of a, am I comfortable and am I clean? So we about to go grab food. Are you clean? I went out with this one guy. He had on like some Nike boots. And, you know, nowadays guys don't really wear certain things. He had on that. And I'm like, we had a good time. We went bowling. We had a good time. I'm not like, girl, he had on some big jeans and I don't care. He didn't stink. He smelled good. Like big jeans. He smelled good. He didn't stink. We had fun. He opened the door when I got out the car. He opened the door when I got in my car. Mm-hmm. He went and got my drinks from the bar. He ordered me the food that I like. Didn't even have to order my own food. He like let her get some all flats fried hard.
I just want you to look nice, and I don't think that those specific jeans look nice.
And but that's your own prerogative.
What I will say about the material things is, I'm also leery of them too. And so, you know, we from Detroit. I personally feel like, you know, you got the bus, the car, the chain. You gonna use that to try to get me, and then you go also try to use it against me, because a lot of men that don't have like inner confidence for real, they be insecure. They be relying on their chain. They be relying on their bus, and then they be acting a fool. And you just like, I can't believe you really think you can act like that towards me because you got this stuff. Like,
have you ever been hatfished? Should I put that on the shirt? Remember my episode when when I talk about
that's why I feel the same way that he feels.
Because the guy told me like, I seen this girl, she ain't look like how she looked on the internet, and I seen you on Instagram with that hat on, and you do not look how you look.
I've been buff fished.
What's buff fished?
I was fished with the buff. Like I saw him without him. I was like, whoa.
It's like makeup for men. Hat fishing is when a man gets you. He got the hat on. My sister put me on this. She like, girl, he hat fished me. He took that. This man at my job, little Filipino man. Man at my job, Filipino man. You know, he working my job. You know, I'm a bigger woman, but if it's a big lady or something, I'm going to get the man. I don't care if the man is a midget.
Yeah.
You a man, come help. He used to, you know, strong. He used to wear a baseball cap all the time. I'm thinking he like 30.
Yeah.
28, 30. One day our air went out, so he took the hat off and he like flung the hair back and flung it back. He looked like he was 65 years old without that hat. I'm like,
oh, put that hat back.
What the? I'm like, what the? I cannot unsee it. He didn't have no hair at the top. Yeah. and he's Filipino, so he had this little hair brush. I'm like, no, you know the movies and they just break down and feel like, no. I'm like, men have no right.
Yeah.
Take the hat off.
I've been getting hype fished too.
You know, a guy asked me, a very well-known, popular man asked me. You know, and he like, how do you feel about dating a man shorter than you? I don't mind dating a man shorter than me.
Mm-hmm.
Until you start saying shit like, yeah, because I'm going to climb that tree. Like, you know, you're shorter than me. Chill.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, chill. You know?
Yeah.
Like, chill. I don't need that Amazon, and I don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill. But I don't have a problem dating a man shorter than me. Just don't be insecure if I want to wear heels, because I'm getting into. A girl made a TikTok. Did you see it? Because you made a TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
She basically made a TikTok like women need to start back wearing heels to the club.
Yeah.
But then she got on there. She don't like some. The heels she had on was like, they was eating her up. Like, not them heels. I know.
Yeah.
It was like this big. Like,
yeah, no.
She looked ridiculous. But I agree. I feel like we should start back wearing heels to the club. Like. Mm-hmm. I'm mad that I missed my flight with the cyber attack thing because I had a black gown. I had some nice tall heels. Feet hurting just by looking at them, but I was going to keep them on.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to have them on because heels are sexy. And even now when I try to put on an outfit, I'm like, this outfit need heels. No flat sandal, no shoe. This outfit need a heel. And I feel like now I go somewhere with heels on, y'all going to be, younger women going to be looking at me like, who is she?
Yeah.
We used to have on heels, open toe heels, February in the snow, outside downtown.
No, yeah, we used to walk around in the cold with the heels on.
Like, I do feel like women should bring back wearing heels to the club. I feel like it's sexy.
I feel like we should go back to getting dressed for the club if we're going to the club, because maybe then that will add up to all the stuff that they making us do at the club.
That's why I love a dress code.
Yeah, because the athleisure and all of that, we gotta stop.
I went to Sexy State and they didn't want to let me in because I had on like some netted shorts. Mm-hmm. You know, booty is a little big. But they like, oh, them shorts are inappropriate. I was irritated because I just walked. I had on these shoes. I walked 2 blocks because I pulled into the parking place. It said $20, and he like, oh, it's 40. I said, no, it says 20. He like, well, it's 40. So I'm like, okay, pull out, and I parked somewhere. And I was irritated because I walked all the way with my heels on, so I'm irritated. But I get it.
Yeah.
Have that dress code.
Yeah.
Because this is how you dress when you come certain places. I feel like I was really like, I feel like it's because my butt was big. Because if I had a flat booty, they would have let me in. It was like I had on a white bodysuit and the shorts was netted, so you seen where the bodysuit stopped. And you
yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, but it was okay. Yeah,
I get it. Have a dress code. It's a certain way that you should look when you coming out. I shouldn't be in a table with a full Lululemon outfit on.
Yeah.
And then the person next to me got on a suit and some dress shoes. We shouldn't be in the same place. Like, I get it. I get that 100%. But I do feel like when you're more of a more curvaceous woman, it's certain things that
cause a problem.
It's certain things that some people can wear that you can't wear. I do believe that.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna wear it, but it definitely will probably be more of a problem then. Because like I was just trying to get dressed yesterday, and I'm like, I really want to wear this skirt, but it stops like right here. And my friend's like, that's where skirts stop, and I'm like, yeah, but like on me, it looks like it stops right at like under the butt cheek. Like I make a move and the butt cheek out. Like
I wore some shorts yesterday, and I'm like, I went out with somebody. And I'm like, I wish you would have told me about to be around all these people. Like, he like, no matter what you wear, you have a butt. Yeah. Like, no matter what you wear, you got a butt. As long as them cheeks ain't out, it shouldn't be a problem, and that is true. I want to talk about, and we can wrap it up because we've been talking for a long time. I want to talk about. I seen this post. Lil Duval posted it on Instagram. Do you care if your ex wears stuff? Like, if you was in a relationship with a guy and you got with somebody else, do you think a man should care that his ex is wearing stuff that her ex bought her?
Because I'm gonna care if you wearing stuff that your ex bought you. So I guess I get it.
I'm opposed.
You not gonna care?
If I'm wearing if my ex bought me, like, it's materialistic, he bought me something. I can't say I'm gonna steal it. It's mine.
Well, materialistic and sentiment is two different things.
So
both.
Like,
you don't
it's
think
mine.
so?
It is. It's true. Yeah, it is. It's two different things. But I feel like I'm gonna wear it because it's mine. When they bought it, they gifted it to me. It's mine. Say for instance, your ex-boyfriend bought you a bag or something. You gonna not wear the bag because he bought it?
No, I'm aware, but I know me. I'm probably gonna feel away if my man at the time.
And then say for instance, I feel like if a man is worried about like a bag or something that you wearing from an ex, he can buy you a new one. And I also feel like if he know he can't buy you a new one, then that's gonna make it why he's mad. Okay, so I'm gonna not wear a purse because you're not gonna buy me one.
Yeah, I know me. I'm gonna feel away like that's that double standard. I'm gonna wear my stuff, but I don't feel away when you telling me that.
Such bought this cologne.
Yeah.
I would probably just buy the cologne and then throw that one away. And that's what I mean by just. That's what I mean about. Like, if you mad that she's wearing something that you bought her, okay, replace it. And that's just how I would think about it. Because if you wearing this cologne because she bought you this cologne, I'm probably gonna buy it and just like get rid of it.
Yeah.
If I care, but I don't care. I'm comfortable. I feel like when someone gives you something, it's yours. Like, say for instance, you with somebody. Say for instance, you meet a man. He bought somebody, the last person he was dating, a car. How would you look at him?
I mean, that's a little. You need that.
How would you look at him if he took her car back?
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, how would you look at him? If he like, yeah, I bought this car for Susan, but we broke up, so I took it back.
Why did you take it back?
Cause it's his. He feel like it's his. He bought it.
And then you give it to her.
But what if it's in his name?
But you give it to her.
So you would care.
I just feel like that's weird.
So would you care?
Like that she keeps the car?
No, that he took the car back.
I would more so care. I guess more so I'm just looking like you gonna do it to her, so you give me something of that nature, you gonna do it to me if we don't work out. So now I don't want nothing from you.
I'm never not want nothing.
It's not that I'm not gonna want nothing, but I'm not gonna feel comfortable taking
certain, but it's certain things I wouldn't take from a man.
Yeah.
Like if I met a man Tuesday and he like, I'm about to buy you, I want you to move, I'm about to move you to this apartment. I feel like him moving me, he probably gonna want a key. I have a 4-year-old. I don't even let people come over while she's at home. So no, I'm gonna find me somewhere to move. And then if you want to give me the money to move, you can.
Yeah.
But you're not about to be like, here go the keys to this place and you got cameras in the toilet. People be weird.
They do. I told you I used to wake up with a man standing over me.
You did not tell me that.
Yes, I did. I told you. Oh no, that was just like off that post because they said the sex was good or something. But no, he used to like because he had a key to my place, so like some nights he would just walk in and just be like, and I'd be like, what's wrong with you? He'd be like, you know, you ain't sleeping that hard. Like
He was Jeffrey Dahmer.
That man hated me.
He was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
For one,
He did try to get me on 94. That is not a fake thing. So he might have really been trying to get me.
my sisters, this is one thing, my sisters, I wish I could have all 6 of my sisters come here right now. If I'm asleep, I sleep so loud. If I'm asleep and you walk into the room, I'm screaming so loud. And I remember when I first got nursing school, I was staying with my sister, one of my sisters, and I was in her room asleep. And she walked in, I screamed so loud. She was like, "Are you okay? Like that shit is irritating. Like you need to leave." Like she was so mad because I was like, ah, like she's like, "You watch too many movies." My sister, it's like I heard her come in my apartment, but I didn't see her, so I just dozed back off. I woke up and this is how people play too much. She was just standing in the doorway. I screamed so loud. She was just like, "You're dumb." She's like, "You're dumb." She's always said like, I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm scared too easy.
Yeah.
I'm just too easily scared, especially when I'm asleep. I don't like that kind of stuff. But I do feel like a man standing over you while you sleep is Jeffrey Dahmer behavior.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, he was touched.
Why did he have a key?
Cause we were like in a relationship.
Did he pay the rent?
So
Did he pay the rent?
When I tell
Did
you,
he pay the rent?
No, he didn't. But when I say, well, at one point he was. But when I tell you this particular person has helped, shout out to him. I'll never get that man credit for nothing else. But shout out to him. He definitely shaped a lot of stuff that I would like never in life put up with ever again. And he still lives with his mom. So
Did he pay the rent?
not all the time.
What made you give him a key?
Cause when he was.
Okay, he was paying the rent and you gave him a key.
Right, so I was like, oh, you want to do that, like,
And he
okay.
stopped.
Right,
Give me that key back.
right. But it's like such a messy story. Like we weren't in it was a lot.
Life changed.
Yeah, no, yeah, that had to happen because I had no choice. I was not able to like.
He was a crazy psycho stalker.
Yeah, and he like moved across the street from me, like in another complex and stuff.
And this is what I mean about situations being more serious than we portray them to be, because that's stalker behavior.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tierra, that's a conversation for another day. It was one more thing I wanted to discuss. Voting.
God, please vote.
Voting.
I'm still actually in the process.
As always, I love for you coming on the show.
I love it.
Our episodes are always amazing. I appreciate you for supporting me in my podcast. And that wraps up today's episode. I think today's episode was basically like girl talk, right?
Yeah.
Girl talk. We talked about
A little Sunday wind down.
Yeah, look, Sunday wind down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna call this episode.
So you should keep doing those.
Sunday wind down.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That'd be cute.
Idea. That's a good idea. Sunday wind down. Are you gonna come on next week for Sunday?
Next Sunday. On my birthday.
Oh, where are you doing for your birthday?
So I'm trying to go out basically because I'm going to Chicago beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
But then that Sunday I'm just trying to go out basically.
Invite me out. I'm just gonna put, I know I got this leopard dress with these black heels. Bring back heels in the club over heels.
They want like $7,000 for a bottle or something.
Where?
$350.
I don't go to
All the rooftops.
Yeah,
I want to go to a rooftop.
A rooftop would be fun, but that's just a lot. But yes, I'm excited for your birthday next week. I know you're gonna kill the looks. You have your looks all planned out.
I do. I'm really excited about this birthday.
I'm excited for
I
you.
haven't been excited about my birthday in like 3 years.
I'm excited for you. Well, I appreciate you for coming. This wraps up episode 31. Be on the look. 31 episodes.
The girl been recorded. I love that.
Be on the lookout for my live. What was I calling it?
The Sunday window?
Watch party. I'm doing a watch party.
Oh.
For one episode, I don't know the exact episode, but I'm gonna do a watch party here at the Social Room. Shout out to the Social Room for this episode. I can't wait to show you all the different themes in this place. It's like amazing. I can't wait. So that is it. This is episode 31. Thank you for coming.